Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Prime 4. Last time, we made it to the end of the flare pool, got the key from the volcano heart, and we even managed to rescue Private Nora Armstrong and Sergeant Duke from their predicaments in that location. Right now, we are back in base camp, and you can see here,
Holy
they made it
cow.
back.
Samus! I knew you'd make it out of there. Because you're Samus Aran.
You're not dead. Excellent.
Sarge, come on. She saved our lives.
Yeah, I know. Glad you made it out. Thank you. Anyway, we could use a breather. Let me know if you need anything. Let's
Will
go,
do.
kid.
Glad you're okay. Don't know what we'd do without you.
Where'd you guys land, anyway?
Worse. Hold on, I got this. What about that? Wait, hold on.
Takabi made it back too. And it looks like Miles is doing some maintenance on his headgear.
Anything? Nope. How about now?
Nothing. Nada. Hey, Samus. I was finally able to get here after my leg was fixed up.
Hold still.
I am.
I'm almost done.
He's been saying that for an hour.
Alright, how's that? Better?
I can't see.
What about now?
Good.
Looks like our little family's growing. You
Yeah,
seem
it
to
is.
have a knack for picking up strays. If you acquire a new ability, look for a place where that could work.
Yeah, if you hang around in here long enough, they'll have little conversations with each other. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. Huh. Well, they found food at least. Anyway, I just want to come back here to check on those guys. I did spend some time collecting green energy crystals back in YouTube. Collecting green energy crystals back in Soul Valley. I'm not sure what triggers more of them to appear. I think it's tied to the Green Rain events from the canon. But anyway, I managed to get enough to... That's not the right button. To get the 3rd tier reward. We're going to go ahead and turn that in. We get a green energy crystal finder at 75%. Raider will display locations of green energy crystals. So this is going to be a big help out in Soul Valley for farming the things to get the rest of what we need. And I didn't get it on camera, but while I was out farming the crystals,
Any trouble on your way here?
Miles gave us a hint on where to
Back in
go.
my unit, Herc Delta. Fewer missions in more extreme environments.
You're Herc. Hardcore. I've heard the stories about your unit. Any of it true?
Probably best I don't say.
Anyway, as I was saying, while I was out in Soul Valley getting the crystals, Miles contacted me and suggested that the next place we go should be the Volt Forge. And if you recall, back in Tower 1, all the way down here, I think. Oh, right, I forgot. I didn't go in this room during the recording. If you come through this room here at the bottom of the manufacturing facility for the Viola bikes, sorry, you get to, not that room. You get to this room here with a collapsed catwalk. There isn't anything that you can do the first time through the area. The floor is electrified after you get the power turned back on, so you can't safely traverse this area, and even if you could, this ledge here is too high up to get to with even the space jump. We were not able to get through here without the grapple beam. And then even this little notch here, you need the grapple lasso, which was not available on our first time through the Volt Forge. But now that we've got that extra equipment, we can go back there and see about collecting those, whatever is in that bottom section of the tower. On the way there, though, there's a couple things I can pick up in Soul Valley. So I'm going to cut ahead to when I get those. See you guys in a second. Okay, if you come up into the northwest corner of Soul Valley, just in front of the entrance to the Ice Belt, I went ahead and marked this so I wouldn't forget where it was earlier. Over here, spot this little beacon, glowing spot. If you come out here, scan it. Galactic Federation signal detected beneath the sand surface. Its source can be freed with a strong pull. Now we got the Psychic Lasso. We can pull this out, break this crate, and get missile expansion. And since we're here, I'll go ahead and show this off. You notice on the radar on the top left corner, that little green gem icon? That is an indicator with the green energy radar for these things here. Nothing we can do with those at the moment, though. But there are also the little green lights that show up on the radar. That indicates the location of the smaller clusters that you can just break with either the Viola or your basic weaponry. Now, something that I discovered about that feature that is a little off-putting about it, it does not show you the entire Soul Valley on the radar. Like right now, it's showing that we've got some green energy crystals ahead of us and to the right that we can collect. That is only because we are close enough to them. We cannot get... Or it's not going to show us if, say, there's something way off over in that direction, unless we get close enough to it. I'm not 100% sure of how close you have to be for it to pick up on the radar, but it is close enough that you can't easily find it without having to make a little bit of a circuit around the map. Okay, this Galactic Federation debris up here, I could have come and get this quite a while ago. I just kept forgetting to come back and get it. If you go into this little nook here, destroy these crates, there's a missile expansion. Got this Galactic Federation debris section right here, just south of the Fury Green entrance. Got company first. The Sandgreavers have gotten a second boost from the green energy showers. Kill this guy. That'll get pretty tanky after the second upgrade. Anyway, up here we've got... hold on, let me get to where I can scan it. We have a crane. A powerful burst of energy will activate it, but we can't spot it from here. What you gotta do, take the control beam, guide it up into here. That'll lower the crane. Then we can just jump across with the grapple beam and get this missile expansion. Here it is. Took me forever to find it. Just to the west of this thunder blocker here, to find another one of these little beacons. Yank. Missile expansion. Alright, that's pretty much everything that we can get in the Soul Valley right now, other than farming the green energy crystals. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to... Why is this locked? That was weird. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Volt Forge. I'll worry about collecting the green energy crystals off screen. Not dealing with you guys right now.
Try looking at the map. See if there are any areas you haven't searched yet.
Yep, already did that, Miles. Gotta be kidding me. Shortcut we discovered last time. Alright, now that we got the grapple beam, we can finally get across here. Got it really close on that jump. These fuckers all decide to show up. Oh wow, he's right next to me. Mood. outside. Now over here, we just got an explosive lock unit on here, so just pop that with a missile. Damaged catwalk. And the second you step on it, it starts to collapse. And like I said, their floor's electrified now because of the power being turned back on. And technically, you can get to that door over there with just the space jump. However, the floor's still going to be electrified, and in order to do it, you have to basically double jump, morph ball to the top of the jump, and then if you position yourself correctly, you can land just barely on a ledge that'll give you enough time to springball up onto the balcony. There's no point in it, though. You can't unlock anything going past there, and like you can get down this elevator to this power core down here, do the stuff down here, but the item that you pick up here will not be usable until the point in the game where you're supposed to have it. Well, that is a lot of boxes that give health and ammo, so that is not exactly a comforting sight right now. Let's see, more power cells, source power sent by the lightning absorption generator. However, this one over here appears to be faulty. Malfunctioning power cell, anomaly in its control circuit is causing a short. Panel cover for the circuit's housing is damaged and bolt free. Yeah, protective cover damaged and warped. Rip this off with the grapple lasso, or with the cyclic lasso. Circuitry from an electricity amplifier manually removable. Thunder chip acquired. So this is going to be another thing that Miles can turn into equipment for us. But it's not that easy. Silux is back. Just like last time, can't scan him because of the Psychic Jammer. He has a lot of the same abilities that he had last time. The shots with his shot coil. He's got the charging blade attack. These projectiles that you can shoot for. Oh, this is his new attack. The main thing that's going to make this fight tricky to deal with. He will charge up like that, electrify the floor, and then he's going to have that large electric ball above his head. If he gets close enough to these electrical conduits, you will not be able to use them for the grapple beam, and it will actually knock you off of the grapple point if he does that. He electrifies the floor. He will start to slowly walk towards you. If he gets close enough to you, he'll knock you off of your grapple point. You just have to get to one of these points on the wall, damage him as much as you can. He's teleporting a lot, too. Where'd he go? Yeah, and if you land on the floor while he's got it electrified, it'll stick you in place. And it's hard to move around, and you're taking damage constantly, so you don't want to get stuck on the floor. If you have the super fire shot, it's useful for getting a lot of damage on him really quickly. If he doesn't teleport away from it. Ah! Shit. I think you can freeze him. Now, the ice shot doesn't freeze him in place, it just does damage. So, not really worth using your shot ammo on that. Does for damage. Does a bit, not as much as I'd like though. Where is he? There you are. Ran out of shot ammo. Where'd he go? Oh, jeez. No, don't let me lose to Silex of all people. There we go. Much closer than I would have liked, but we got it. Are you kidding me? It's another Cybot. Still don't have the balls to fight us directly. But at least we got energy tank out of the situation. Alright, but yeah, quick trip in and out of the Vault Forge. Get this chip back to Miles and see about getting ourselves another piece of equipment. On the way back out, now that we took care of the damaged power cell that was down there, it cut off the electricity to this broken conduit. Got this maintenance cover here damaged, we can pull it off. Get in there. Shot expansion. And I don't believe there's anything else that we can get on this trip to the Vault Forge. So I will go ahead and meet you guys back at... The heck are you? Oh, great. No, I'm not dealing with you. Yeah, I'll meet you guys back at base camp. Alright, Miles, hook me up, buddy.
Welcome back, Samus. You found a new chip, right? Let me see it.
Here you go.
Let me see what you brought me. This also looks like a circuit with a chip inside. This one's gonna be fun. Just like I thought. With a few tweaks, you'll be able to use a new shot. Sometimes I surprise even myself. This one's a beaut.
Thunder shot acquired. Electrified rounds. Power devices, and I believe the thunder shot will also arc to nearby targets when you fire it.
Thunder shot. Electric shock is effective against mechanical enemies, and I think you'll be able to provide electricity to devices. What do you think? All right. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help you out. Shock them with thunder shot.
Alright, now that we got this thing's been sitting here taunting us all this time. Just hit this side, and then this side with thunder shot, and it'll open up and give us a shot expansion. Now that we have this, we can also come in here, get into this door over here. Let's see what these say. Device designed to resemble a virus plant. Top made of conductive metals. Once it receives a sufficient electrical charge, it will activate. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I have to lower this as much as possible. And then the part that sticks out is rotate it around until it's facing the device in the center. Then shoot the tips of these with the thunder shot. You do have to be quick because the electric charge fades after a couple seconds. This will open up. Get us another shot expansion. And now that we have completed all three of these, this will open up an energy tank for us. Alright, and I am going to call it here. Next time, we're going to go back to Soul Valley, pick up a couple of things now that we can remove the thunder blockers, and we're going to see what we can do now that we've got a new piece of equipment. See you guys then.